pandemic, buried by masked figures in hazmat suits as the bereaved watch helplessly from a safe distance. But one of the most pressing questions has been why, with the second highest number of coronavirus infections in the world, has the death toll in Russia been so low, just a fraction of other badly affected states? We now know one factor may be the way Russia counts its dead. Health authorities in Moscow, the epicenter of the outbreak, have now acknowledged as much, saying up to 60% of suspected coronavirus deaths have been listed as other causes, like heart failure, stage 4 cancers and other incurable diseases. Only deaths directly linked by autopsy to coronavirus, it says, are registered as pandemic fatalities. For months, critics have accused the Kremlin of a nationwide cover-up and of silencing attempts to expose the grim reality of the pandemic, especially by medical workers at the front line. Doctors are contacting us from hospitals where people with the coronavirus are actually being sent, she says. But instead of honestly saying this, the authorities are calling them patients with pneumonia and acute respiratory viral infections. Recent data indicating sharp rises in April deaths has fueled suspicions, but health officials deny manipulating the numbers. The country's deputy prime minister offering a clinical explanation by video conference.
I would like to point out that a decrease in pneumonia among the affected, almost ninefold between the onset of the illness to hospitalization, allowed us to have low mortality rates in Russia, which today are 7.4 times lower than the world's average.
Russian health officials say their methods are unlike other countries and describe their numbers as exceptionally precise. Few doubt that is at least partly true. Well, Jake, it's a debate that's being had in other countries too. How many people are dying of this virus as opposed to with it? Well, in Russia, perhaps to allay public concern, they're taking the strictest possible definition about who dies with this disease and who does